Today we go over the future of the Star Wars franchise. This is Mike Zero here. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, as you all know, there are tons of projects currently in the works with the Star Wars franchise, such as Episode 9. We have the new Star Wars trilogy by the Game of Thrones guys, as well as Rian Johnson. We also have the Clone Wars Season 7, Star Wars Resistance, and even an animated TV movie that'll be debuting on Disney's streaming service at some point in time, most likely in 2020. We'll be hearing more about that in the future. However, today I wanted to get on the subject of the live-action TV series that is currently being developed by Jon Favreau. He is just about done writing the entire first season, and today we got a big update involving the new TV series that is said to be all about the planet Mandalore and the Mandalorians 3 years after the events of Return of the Jedi. So it is going to be a post-Return of the Jedi story, and it will attract a lot of those hardcore viewers who are very much familiar with the Clone Wars. Now, here's the thing. Now, just today we heard that this movie may very well, or should I say this series may very well cost well more than $100 million. So it could be over $10 million per episode. There's going to be 10 episodes for the first season. Now, the thing here is that this October of 2018 is when they will begin filming for the new live-action TV series. So as we get closer to October, we're going to be hearing more and more about what Jon Favreau is up to, who's going to be cast, what kind of characters we can expect to see, what type of environments, etc. Now, the thing here is this: since Star Wars Episode 9 is taking up Pinewood Studios and the Cardington Sheds, they are actually going to be filming in Los Angeles for the live-action TV series. I'm not quite sure which studio they aim to shoot at, but it is going to be based in Los Angeles. So primarily, this TV series, it seems like it's all going to be done in studio. They may have some on-location spots for that TV series, much like HBO's Game of Thrones and Westworld, where a lot of it is done in studio. However, there are a lot of exterior shots where it's all on location. For example, they shoot a lot of scenes in Dubrovnik, Croatia for Game of Thrones, and they also shoot a lot of scenes over in Utah for Westworld. So that whole entire concept, I believe, will stay true to the TV series for Star Wars, where a lot of it will be done in studio, but some of it will be done on location. So we may very well be hearing about possible locations that Disney and Lucasfilm are eyeing on for the new live-action TV series. Now, I will say the most exciting thing about this is the fact that Jon Favreau is going to be using a lot of the Clone Wars material and implementing this in a live-action form. Now, we do know that big surprises are on the way for the future of the franchise. This could very well have all to do with the live-action TV series by Jon Favreau, or maybe even the new Star Wars trilogy by the creators of Game of Thrones. Again, there's a lot of what's going on behind the scenes over at Disney and Lucasfilm. We're not even quite sure now if the Obi-Wan Kenobi Star Wars movie is still on track. We do know that they figured out what the 2020 movie is going to be, and that shooting will begin in April of 2019. That seems to be still, all set for that, but we're not quite sure if it's even the Obi-Wan movie, because Ewan McGregor apparently has no idea of what's going on with that, and that's leading a lot of people to worrying that maybe the Obi-Wan Kenobi movie is still moving forward, but they're gonna recast somebody else. In other words, it would be Obi-Wan Kenobi, but not Ewan McGregor. That's a possibility, and I think that that would be a huge mistake. I think that would be a bad direction to go. And to me, if you don't have Ewan, just don't do the Obi-Wan movie and delay it and do it at another point in time where he's free. That's the way to go, in my opinion. But I wanted to focus more on this live-action TV series. I personally am very interested to see what they're going to be doing with this, how much the Clone Wars material will be put into this film. I'm hoping some of the characters from that show will be portrayed in a live-action form. That should be pretty cool to see on screen. But anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
night.